My portfolio this week is valued at over $128,000, and today I'm going to break that down by covering all my different account values, like my TFSA and RRSP, and we'll also break down any potential dividends I've received, as well as any buys, sells, or deposits I've made over the past week. Welcome back everyone to another weekly portfolio update video. I hope you've all had yourselves a fantastic week. My name is Kevin at FinTrack Freedom. I'm a 25-year-old long-term investor, and this is my Canadian personal finance channel where my ultimate goal is to one day retire early off of my investments. This week, my entire portfolio is valued at $128,637.51. Of that $128,000, I have $117,513.81 in my Wealthsimple trade accounts, and the remainder is in my Wealthsimple Cash account, earning me 5% interest, and in this account I have $11,060.70. Well everyone, I have some great news. I reached 1,000 subscribers this week, and I honestly can't believe it. My goal was to hit 1,000 before 2024, and it turns out, well, I hit 1,000 like 10 days into January, so like January 10th. I can't say thank you enough for everyone who has subscribed and supported my videos. And here's to another 1,000. Let's aim for 2,000 now, I guess. So anyways, to help me hit 2,000 subscribers, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you enjoy my content. Also for the YouTube algorithm, let's be sure to hit that like button and let's try and break 50 likes again on this video. You all have been crushing the likes, so I know we can do it. I didn't have much for transactions this week. I only had a $100 transfer from my Wealthsimple Cash account into my Wealthsimple Crypto account. But if I jump over to the dividends received for this week, I received another, like a bunch of dividends this week, but basically another over $120 worth of dividends this week, which is incredible. Last week, I set my record for most dividends / interest in a week. And the very next week, we get another $122.63 worth of dividends. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's another really, really good week for me. Popping into the TFSA, it is currently valued at $38,495.14. And over the last week, it is down 1%. On the 1 month, it is down 3%. And on the 3 month, it is still up 9%. As for the transactions in the TFSA, you might notice if you've watched my previous videos, my buys have changed a little bit. Yes, I am now buying XEQT instead of VFE, VDY, VCE, VIU, and V. Although you will still see there are purchases of those ETFs here on the transaction sheet, but those were just dividend drips. So I did receive a bunch of dividends from all of those ETFs this week. That's what built up my $120 worth of dividends received. But anyways, I have basically switched my recurring buy to XEQT. It is practically the same as all the ETFs I was buying, except it's less work for me and it's less work for me to manage. So it just made more sense to just buy XEQT in general instead. And then I also do have a recurring buy of QQC, which is the NASDAQ 100, and I'm doing $25 worth of that every week for the rest of 2024. And I will be doing $105 worth of XEQT every week in the TFSA for the rest of 2024. And then as I mentioned, I did receive a dividend from VFE of $24.66, a VDY dividend worth $10.80, a VCE dividend worth $7.07, a VIU dividend worth $5.29, and lastly a V dividend worth $6.68, and all 5 of those were automatically reinvested for us through DRIP. Next up, the FHSA, it is at $8,403 flat this week, and the account is up 1%. On the 1 month, we're up 2%, and the 3 month, it is up 5%. And the transactions in the FHSA, just a reoccurring buy of XEQT of $175. And I do plan on buying XEQT about $175 worth every week for the rest of 2024. All right, the RRSP this week is sitting at $30,945.11, and this account is up about $100 over the last week. If we check out the last month, the account is down 1%, and on the 3 month, it is still up 5%. Just like the TFSA, the RRSP had a handful of dividends that we'll get into in a second, but I just had my recurring buy $70 worth of VOO and a $80 buy of SCHD. I plan on buying about that much worth every single week for the rest of 2024 as well. And then as for the dividends, a $2.16 dividend from VDY, a $3.25 dividend from VCE, a $2.46 dividend from VIU, and a $2.22 dividend from V, which all 4 of those were automatically again reinvested for us. All right, now the non-registered stock account, it is sitting at $15,178.21. This account was up 2% on the week, and on the month it is up 2% as well, and on the 3-month it is still up a pretty good 8%. Now, I probably sound like a broken record at this point with the non-registered account, but I have been done buying in this account for quite a while, as I have a lot of allocation room to dedicate my money to through the FHSA, TFSA, and RRSP currently, so no deposits into the non-registered account, but I did receive some pretty big dividends in the non-registered account, which again, I just automatically reinvest that money, so it just sits in the account for now, which is fine. So starting with a $40.44 dividend worth of VFE, that is a pretty nice dividend, a $5.27 dividend of VDY, a $5.35 dividend of VCE, a $3.38 dividend of VIU, and lastly, a $3.59 dividend of V. And if I don't sound like a broken record at this point, all of these were automatically reinvested for us with drip. All right, and now we have the crypto account, which is sitting at $24,499.71. This account is up 4% on the week, it is up 8% on the month, and it is up 66% on the 3-month. I still cannot believe that. And then in the crypto account, I am still doing all my same reoccurring buys for the time being. If crypto keeps surging up, I might shift what I'm buying here, but for now, it's still the $40 worth of Bitcoin, $30 worth of Ethereum, and then $10 worth of Polygon Matic, Chainlink, and Polkadot. If you're interested in using Wealthsimple, you can sign up using my link in the description or with the code on screen to receive $25 when you open and fund your Wealthsimple account with any amount of money. You can literally deposit $1 and get $25 for completely for free. So again, link in the description or that code on screen. All right, we're over here on the portfolio tracking spreadsheet now, where my entire portfolio is worth $128,630.97, and the all-time performance is up 7%, which is very, very nice. I have been getting a lot of comments again recently asking to share this spreadsheet, but unfortunately, this is just not ready for people to use. It is very, very difficult to set up, and it's very confusing, and things will break very, very easily if you do a very, very minor thing wrong. So because I'm so busy, I am planning on trying to contact someone who is very, very good at setting up spreadsheets. So I'm looking to work with someone that can help set it up so that you guys can finally download this. I have no timeline on it yet, but trust me, I have you all in mind, and I do want to release this. This is the part of the video. If you want to pause and check out any of my individual holdings here, you can go ahead and do so. I'm just going to scroll down here, and you can go ahead and pause the video at any point to check out anything I own, and I'll also do the same for the crypto here. All right, now let's jump into my 2024 investment plan, probably the main reason why you might have clicked on this video, because it should be in the title somewhere. I have made a little bit of a temporary slash visual spreadsheet here, we'll call it, for how I want to allocate my money for the year of 2024. It is going to be blurred out right now, but as you can see here, here was my 2023 one. I did not have this before last week, so I just made this for a nice visual representation. This is basically just how much money I invested in 2023, which was a total of $35,300. I almost can't believe I was able to invest that much in 2023. But as you can see here, you can see like in January, I put $500 into my cash account. And then in May, let's see, I did $650 into my RRSP. This is just a nice visual representation of when I deposited money, how much money I deposited, and how effective the year was, which 2023 was really, really good for me. And I don't plan on investing as much this year. But as we come down here, this should be unblurred now. This is my investment plan for 2024. And basically, I plan on maxing my TFSA here with the full 7,000. My FHSA should be maxed by the end of the year with the $8,000. My RRSP contribution limit should increase, or should be about $7,500 for the year. So I have split that up starting in March. And then also crypto, if crypto keeps going down or kind of stays level, I do plan on continuing to buy crypto. But if it keeps booming, I'm probably going to reallocate this crypto money into my cash account. And of course, if there is any money left over, like if I end up depositing or contributing more money than what's already here, some will probably go to the non-registered account, some will go into the cash account to earn me 5% interest. But if we come down here to the bottom right, I do plan on investing $27,800 minimum for 2024. Hopefully that all made sense. As for what I'm buying in each account, it should be relatively the same as what I'm already doing. So in the TFSA, I do plan on doing XEQT and QQC, which is the NASDAQ 100. The FHSA will strictly be XEQT. The RRSP will be VOO and SEHD still. And then the crypto will, that's may change, but the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on should all be the same. I'm not changing up my strategy too much, just a few of the positions that I will be buying for 2024. And then with another big week of dividends here, I thought I would update you all on how much dividends I've received through 2024 so far. Already $226 worth of dividends received this year, and it's like not even 2 weeks into January. So we have $54.50 worth in the TFSA, $49.24 worth in the FHSA, $10.09 in the RRSP, $58.04 worth in the non-registered account, and then a $54.80 interest payment. So since I'm buying XEQT in the TFSA now instead of VFE, VDY, VCE, VIU, and V, it's practically all those same ETFs within one ETF. So at some point this year, I might keep these ETFs just to keep them because I already have them and it doesn't hurt. But I might sell all these and just convert them to XEQT to simplify everything. I'm not sure though yet. We will see. And then of course I do own those same ones in the non-registered account, but if I did sell these ones, I would be subject to capital gains since, I'm up $2,000 on my VFE position. So if anything, these will probably not change in the non-registered account, but I do see them potentially changing as well in the RRSP. I might sell all four of these positions, VDY, VCE, VIU, and V, and just put them in XEQT to make it more simple. All right, everyone, that will do it for this week's portfolio update video. I did have a lot to go over this week, so hopefully this video didn't turn out to be too long, but if you have made it this far in the video, be sure to leave a like down below. We're trying to reach 50 likes on this video. And again, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to help me reach 2,000 subscribers and to never miss a video on my FinTech freedom journey. Anyways, everyone, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.